Greetings to everyone present. My name is Neha, and I am 1 year senior to you all. Today, I will be talking about my business studies project, which was on stock exchange. So, researching for this project has been one of the best learning opportunities of my life. And if you take up this project, you will have many study benefits. Like, for say, business studies, you will have two big chapters which are on finance. And in accounts, you will have two complete books which are on company accounting and shares and debentures. So if you have a basic idea on the mechanism of stock exchange, then learning those chapters and understanding those concepts would just become easier. So without any further ado, let me tell you what I did in my project. So first of all, give a basic introduction of what is a stock exchange, what are stocks and securities. Then write the history of stock exchange, the first stock exchange that ever came up in the world and how stock exchange came up in India. Then write about the Indian stock exchanges, the actively trading Indian stock exchanges, and then describe the main two stock exchanges, which are the National Stock Exchange and the Bombay Stock Exchange. For each of these two, write at least 2 pages. And then you can also write about the basic stock market terminology. So you will be coming, as you research for this project, you will be coming across many terms which you will know that you don't know the meaning of. So making at least 20 to 25 terms and writing them down would be beneficial. And then you have to describe SEBI, the role of SEBI, its organizational structure, the objectives of SEBI, the functions. After you're done with this, you have to list the top 25 companies. You can take these companies, but make sure that all of these 25 companies have to be listed either on Sensex or on Nifty. In Within these 25 companies, you have to select any 5 companies. You have to write the historical prices and indices for these 5 companies. And I'll tell you how I researched for this. So for selecting companies, you can watch YouTube videos. I will suggest you two amazing channels which I approached. First was a CA Rachana Ranade, and second was Grow. So these two channels helped me a lot on how should I go about selecting those 5 companies. So what I did was I studied the government budget. It will give you an idea on the government's expenditure and investment plan for a particular year, which will help you identify the key sectors, and within those sectors the industries whose company you can take up. So please remember that after selecting your companies, invest in their equity and monitor the stocks for around 15 to 20 days. Stay updated for any news in your company and note them down. They will help you identify the reasons for the fluctuations in those share prices. So, one mistake which I made was trying to diversify my portfolio by including mutual funds. But I suggest you all who will be taking up this project to not make that mistake, since we also have to make a basic charts of those 5 companies showing the share price fluctuation. So, and finding the charts for the mutual funds was a little difficult. So after you're done with writing about SEBI, you write about these 5 companies that you have selected. Make a table of this sort, write the company name, the number of shares that you have brought up. And I'm not sure about what instructions you have been given now, but in my year we were given an amount of 50,000 to invest. So this amount could be a little less or little more, but try to stick within the 50,000. For example, I invested around 52,000 because my share price was a little bit high, so I had no option. So you will be writing about the opening price for the day you start investing and the opening price for the last day when you stop investing. The best app you can use to make a portfolio. So I made an imaginary portfolio for investing my 50,000, and I used the app called Money Control. Download it in your phone. Keep a check every day on whether there's a rise or fall in your prices, and accordingly see the news and note down the reasons on why the share price is going up or down, because this will also help you write the reasons for the share price fluctuation, which is very important. So when you keep writing down the news, and then also write the absolute change and the percentage change. in the share prices. On the basis of this table, you will have to make a comparison chart like this. Although I used the internet to do this. And so in bibliography, I can tell you what are the main sites that I use. First of all is Wikipedia. So this basic misconception which I had before starting the project was that it is going to be very tough and finding the content would be tough. But to be honest with you all, half of the content I got within an hour. It is all standard information, okay? Like the historical prices, the basic charts, the SEBI, its functions, roles, organization, the history, all you can find on Wikipedia. But the difficult part was doing the research, and also the interesting one, if I may say. We had like 2 to 3 sessions with Anju ma'am, where she basically told us on how to read the charts, what all like what investment approach we can take up, and this will be an amazing learning opportunity for you all.